Hello learners, I am Aparna Sharma, home scientist, and today we will be talking about a very interesting topic of home science, that is adolescence, charms and challenges. As you all can see in the picture here, children and adults, they are all enjoying. It is full of life, but at the same time in the second picture you can see that the child is struggling and learning and preparing himself for a very important factor of life or very important phase of life, that is taking up a career. So, in this lesson we will be discussing the following, that is adolescence is a crucial period of life. Adolescence is the period between childhood and adulthood. Adolescence is a period where there are individual differences. No two adolescents can be identical or same. It is the period where there are range of emotions, that is extreme confidence, uncertainty about others, taking time and effort to become comfortable with the changes, that can be bodily changes and that can be physical changes. At the same time, it is changes that are happening in this phase of life which is making it full of charms and challenges. We will discuss about the characteristics of adolescence. It is a transitional stage between childhood and adulthood. As you can all see in this picture, there is this little girl who has grown into an adolescent and into an adult woman. So, this is the phase when a child changes or grows into different phases. Next important characteristic is that it is in the age group of 10 to 19 years. Here you can see that the boy at the age of 9 years is having such physical features, but as he grows till the age of 19, you can see the changes, beard and mustache has appeared, and that is the time when total changes have happened. It is the timing and pace that varies from individual to individual. No two adolescents will achieve the changes in the same pace, and these are marked by physical, emotional, social and cognitive changes. Because of the changes that are happening, adolescent undergoes various kinds of developments, that is physical development, social development, cognitive development and emotional development. When we say physical development, the most important feature is puberty. It is the process of changes in the physical body from childhood to adulthood. It is the changes in the sexual organs. It is characterized. Now, these sexual changes are characterized by menarche in girls and nocturnal emission in boys. What are the characteristics of puberty? It is initiated by hormonal changes. A lot of changes in the hormones take place in the body. Changes are visible both in boys and girls. Both the sexes undergo these changes. This period is marked by physical growth and changes in the body shape. Adolescent takes up the adult body shape, and almost 75% of adult height is gained at this stage and 50% of the adult weight is achieved in this age. We had discussed that girls undergo menarche. What is menarche? It is the process of initiation of menstruation among girls. And what is nocturnal emission? This happens in boys, that is the release of excess semen from the penis in boys while sleeping. Menarche is a feature which is found in girls. It is a natural process. It occurs in the age group of 9 to 16 years, and in common language it is called periods. What happens in menstruation? It is the irregularity in the menstrual cycle which is commonly seen among girls when they start menstruating. Once the menstruation starts, that means the girl is sexually active, and in case she has missed her period, that means she may be pregnant. Menstrual cycle may be irregular, but it happens only occasionally if the girl is under stress, is having illness or inadequate nutrition. We said that the girls should have proper nutrition. Now, when we say nutrition, that means all girls should have an iron-rich diet to prevent anemia. Anemia is a very common feature among girls once they start menstruating and if they are not having adequate iron intake in their food. Girls who bleed heavily and are malnourished need to be given iron supplements. Menstruation normally continues from 3 to 5 days every month or after every 28 days. It is a biological process and a cycle is called menstruation. This cycle is of 28 days, but in some cases it may vary from 21 to 35 days as well. We have said that a lot of changes are happening among boys and girls, sexual changes happening. So it becomes very important for both boys and girls to have adequate hygiene of their genitals. That is, they must wash their genitals with clean water after urination. Pubic hair has to be trimmed regularly to avoid infection and excessive sweating. Use undergarments made of cotton preferably. Change undergarments at least once a day. Wash dirty undergarments and dry them in sunlight, and in case they get stained, change immediately. Other than the physical development, very important and correlated development is emotional development. When the adolescent is undergoing a lot of physical changes, he or she has to adjust with the changes in his body, and when these changes are happening, he undergoes what is called an emotional turmoil. So that emotional turmoil is only because of the emotional development that the child is undergoing as an adolescent. What are the changes? Angry outbursts, mood swings. It is very common. Adolescent doesn't know why he or she has become angry. It just happens suddenly. Suddenly the adolescent is very happy. At no minute the adolescent becomes very unhappy. That is called mood swing. Adolescents feel as if they are sitting on an emotional seesaw. When we say emotional seesaw, that means sometimes happy and sometimes sad. It is the ability to manage emotions and express them in positive and responsible ways. It varies from society to society. Every community, every society has its own norms about expressing the emotions. So every adolescent has to express emotions in positive and responsible ways. Almost all adolescents go through this stage of rebellion against restriction. No adolescent wants to be checked. They feel what they do is perfect and is right, and everybody must give their consent. The moment they are stopped from doing anything, or they are restricted from doing what they feel they have to rebel. Next important development is social development. It is reciprocal to the emotional development that the child has shown as an adolescent. It is the interaction of adolescent with the family, peer and the others, how the adolescent reacts or responds to the family and the peer. Peer means the persons of the same age group sharing thoughts and feelings. When we say peer, it is very important. Peer has a very important role in the life of an adolescent, because it is the peer which influences the adolescent maximum, and adolescent wants to do what others of his or her age and his or her friends are doing. Adolescents like to stay more with the peer, and they feel adults or as family or as teachers or other elders, they are only adding on to restrictions. Social development again is very indicative in adolescents as having selfhood or having a sense of identity. Every adolescent wants to be known as him or herself. No adolescent wants to be compared or wants to be said that he resembles or he is like another person. Every adolescent wants to have his or her own identity. Acceptance in the peer group is a major concern for adolescents. And adolescents also suffer from what is called identity crisis. Who am I? Am I an adult or a child is a question that affects adolescents very often. Very often as an adolescent, I am sure those learners who are adolescents, you will relate to what I am saying. At home you must have experienced. If you start participating too much in the family affairs, you may be stopped by your families. Please, enough is enough. You are a child and you behave like a child. If you start behaving in a childish manner, immediately you are stopped and you are told, enough, how can you play like this? You are a grown up child now, you are a grown up person now. So you are in a constant state of conflict whether I should behave like a child or I should behave like an adult. Therefore, when the adolescent is in any state of conflict or challenge, most important group is the peer group which comes into picture, and they are like big help. Why? Because peer group help to cultivate social skills, develops empathy. Whenever any one adolescent is in trouble, all the other adolescents of the peer group will all be supportive to the adolescent, thereby helping him or her to become stronger. Helps in building up relationship, resolves conflicts, offers constructive criticism, makes generous and supportive behavior, helps to maintain mutually respectful behavior. These are the, you can say, interpersonal skills that are developed among adolescents because of the peer group. Cognitive development, this is very important. Cognitive development refers to the development of the brain which facilitates performance of more complex mental functions. Now, during adolescence we have said that the adolescent is always in a state of conflict, whether he is a child or he is an adult or she is an adult. So, it is like you can see this picture running. Sometimes the brain is running very fast that yes, I have to do this, I must do this, I must get what I want. At the same time, when there are restrictions put on the adolescent, then the child or the adolescent starts moving inward. So, there is constant state of conflict or complexity happening in the child's mind. Cognitive development helps in developing thought process. It includes mental processes of perception, memory and reasoning, and the thought changes are sudden and drastic, which can be favorable or antisocial because they are not thinking. As adolescents, the individual is not thinking about the various positive and the negative features. The impulsive behavior of adolescent is evident because of this change that is happening due to cognitive development that is happening among the adolescent. Thought pattern of adolescent can be of following type: abstract thinking, personal fable, systematic thinking, idealism or imaginary audience. Very often adolescents put themselves into a situation where they are surrounded by imaginary audience. Wherever they get a heroic feeling, wherever they get a sense of achievement, of being very powerful, of being the person in the picture, they put themselves there into an imaginary audience. The effect of cultural and social norms. Norms are certain set of rules and expectations imposed by the society. We had spoken about social development. When we say social development, it means the changes or the behavior in which an adolescent is expected to behave as per the norms set by the society. So, what are the norms? Norms are the rules that have been imposed by the society or the community to which the adolescent belongs. Society expects the behavior in accordance with norm. The moment the adolescent misbehaves, he or she is not acceptable in the society. Norms affect the way we behave, talk, dress or conduct personal relationships. We have to maintain those norms when we are into personal relationships. Gender roles are governed by social norms depending upon the society or the community to which we belong. We expect the adolescents to adopt gender roles. Adolescent is often repulsive to norms. Why? Because they have to abide by the customs that have been imposed on them. And adolescents defy the norms and adopt whatever is popular among their peer or is fashionable in media. Adolescent is highly influenced by the peer and the media because the norms they feel are kind of stopping them from what they want to be, and they can be what they want depending upon the impact of the peer or what they are seeing in the media. What should an adolescent avoid? We all understand whatever norms have been set up by the society, it is for the benefit of the adolescent, but adolescents are not ready to accept that. But we have to understand that they must not give in to societal peer pressure. Use the word no when declining rather than I can't or I shouldn't. Avoid feeling guilty and avoid saying I'm sorry. As an adolescent, if the adolescent will not be a part of the peer group, he has the constant fear that he will be thrown out of that, and that feeling of loneliness is not acceptable to the adolescent. So, the adolescent has to adopt a more responsible behavior, and for that he or she must learn to say I am sorry. Stop others from making excessive demands. Make sure body language does not contradict what you want to say, and make direct eye contact with the other person. An adolescent, when he or she is communicating, he or she must make sure that he makes direct eye contact. We have said earlier also, media, two features influence adolescents the maximum. One is the peer, and the adolescent is also affected by media. Mass media like television, films, newspaper, magazine, radio and internet have both positive as well as negative impact. How to reduce the negative impact of media? It is very important nowadays, all the various social media such as Facebook, WhatsApp and so many other social media facilities are available, and they are at the click of a button available to the adolescent. It becomes very important as adults for us to guide them as to how they must use the social media so that it leads to positivity in the development of his or her personality and does not have the negative effect. Adolescent needs to be guided to distinguish between fantasy and reality. Fantasy, when we say, is what you dream, what you want to be, you desire. And reality is what you have and where you stand. So it becomes very important. We give the liberty, we should give liberty to the adolescents to dream high and to do the best. But at the same time, we have to make them realize that they have to understand what is reality and where they stand. It is important to discuss the consequences of violence and risk-taking behavior. Adolescents indulge very often, you find that because of the feeling of rebellion, because of the desire to do what they want, and if they are restricted from that, they may take up into violence and risk-taking behavior. As adults, we need to support the adolescent not to indulge into violence and risk-taking behavior. We have to empower the adolescents to think critically and filter the messages. Very often they are not able to decide what is right, what is wrong, what is in their favor, what is not in their favor. Adolescents get influenced by the glamour. Adolescents want to be in the limelight. They want to be on top of everything and everybody. So it is important for us as adults to make them understand what is critical thinking and adopt those skills by which eventually they will be benefited. We need to help them to take decision which is age appropriate. Adolescents want to do everything and anything possible on earth. As adults, we need to support them as family, as teachers and as members of the society. What is the age appropriate action that the adolescent must take? Very important challenge during adolescence is to prepare for a career. Adolescent starts thinking about his or her career. Adolescent has the anxiety to get a good job and a decent livelihood. Adolescent has to choose an appropriate job through job fair, website, magazine, newspaper, etc. So we need to guide the adolescent as to make the right choices and take the right path. Adolescent has to understand that every job requires extra labor and effort for success and promotion. No success and promotion will come very easily. It has to be a big struggle. One has to really fight it out and come up, and one has to be ready to take up challenges and put up extra time and effort. Adolescent must take internship, apprentice and have hands-on experience. Hands-on experience gives them the opportunity to understand the positive and negative. It gives them the opportunity to understand what is right and what is wrong, what is in their favor and what is not in their favor. And most important, it is the hands-on which gives them the real skill to excel. So we can conclude the lesson here now because today we have discussed about the characteristics of adolescents, the different kinds of developments that the adolescent is going through, physical, emotional, social and cognitive, the thought pattern of adolescent and how the thought pattern is influenced by media, and most important feature of adolescent, that is preparing for career. I am sure, learners, today you have had a wonderful session understanding about the charms and challenges, the beauty and the effort that is required as for every adolescent to accept himself, to develop himself and to prepare himself for his wider life, that is take up a career to lead a fulfilling life. Thank you.